Hi, my name is Dave Ulrich. I'm a professor of business at the University of Michigan and a co-founder and partner of the RBL Group. Today we're going to talk about leadership and what's next in the journey of leadership. Whenever we do workshops on leadership, we almost always start with the question, why? On a scale of 0 to 10, how critical is leadership to a successful company? And if you're listening to this in your own mind, you're answering the question, we almost always get 8, 9, or 10. Leadership matters. Second question we ask is, so what makes effective leadership? And we say, in your experience, who have been the leaders you've admired? Who have been the people that have helped you learn? Who were your mentors? In fact, one of the things we've learned is that most people learn to parent by those who parented them, and most people learn to lead by those who led them. But most of us can come up with a list of what makes effective leadership, and we find increasingly elegant ways of describing that. Norm Smallwood and I have written a number of books. Leadership is a brand, it's there. And that's where we end. And we say, leadership matters, here's what it takes, go forth and lead. The problem is, it doesn't happen. Today in the world, there'll be thousands of people who attend a leadership training program, who get a 360, who get coaching, who have a personal improvement plan, and they get all of these ideas, why they should do it, what they should do, and it doesn't happen. Why? What's missing? We believe the next phase in leadership is how. How do you turn what you know you should do and what's good to do into practical, sustainable actions? And we have written a book called Leadership Sustainability. Sustainability is how do you sustain the things that you know you should improve? And the research says we're not very good at it. At a personal level, I know I should lose weight. I don't have to be told that. I walk down the street and people could tell me that. I don't do it. I know I should be kinder with my children. I know as a leader that I should set a vision, execute results, deliver value. I need to be better at doing that. We looked at the research. We found 7 key factors. Simplicity. You can't change too much at once. Keep it simple. What 1 or 2 things am I going to do? Second, time. It's got to show up in my calendar. If it doesn't show up in behavioral specific instances, it's an aspiration, not an action. Accountability. Who am I going to report to? Return and report are 2 of the best words ever used. In very important places, we return and report the things that we should learn. Resource it. Change is not an individual sport, but a team sport. How do I get coaching? How do I get help from my HR people, my systems? How do I get resources to support it? Track it. We get what we inspect, not expect, not dramatically new. But if you don't measure and track the result, it won't happen. Funny word called meliorate. Meliorate is améliorer from French. It means constantly learn, grow, and improve. Change is not linear. We start, we fail. We start, we fail. We move, we fail. Meliorate. And finally, emotion. Can I feel a sense of passion, a sense of enthusiasm, and excitement? When emotion comes, the change will be sustained. That stands for Start Me. In the journey of leadership, we know what we should do. We know why we should do it. We know what we should do. Now Norm and I are so dedicated with the RBL group. How do we actually sustain it? And can we assess ourselves against those factors? Where am I strong? Where am I weak? What do I need to do to sustain change as a leader and to make it work? Here's our guarantee. If you know why you should change and you know what you should change and you discipline yourselves around these 7 disciplines, you'll be more successful as a leader. Thanks for your time.